What's up everybody? Welcome back to the Holy Smokes Barbecue channel. Today we are making a Hawaiian pineapple smoked pork butt. This thing is going to be incredible. We're going to cook it in a little bit of a different style than I've done previously here on the channel when I've made a pork butt before, but it's guaranteed to be delicious. We're going to be smoking this pork butt all day long today until that meat just basically falls apart, and it's going to be absolutely incredible. So my mouth is watering even though I can't eat this thing until dinner tonight, but let's get started. All right, so I have here a 7-pound, give or take, pork butt. It's bone in. I can feel the bone in there. It's got a nice fat cap on this side. That's going to render nicely. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and just open up this pork butt. All right, a quick wash of my hands there. And now what we're going to do is go ahead and dry this off. We want to get off that excess moisture kind of all around. Grab some paper towels here and just really get all that excess moisture off of there. I want this to be dried out and sticky so that my seasonings are going to adhere nicely to it. Go ahead and flip it over. Let's get this side. Now you might be asking why I am doing this in the sheet pan, or in this foil pan rather, instead of on a cutting board. And that's because I'm actually going to be cooking this pork butt the entire way in this foil pan. So I'm just going to season it in here and save myself a dirty cutting board. All right, that pork butt looks nice and dry. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start seasoning it. So first I'm going to use one of my all-time favorite seasonings, which is the Pit Boss Sweet Heat Rub. You could tell by the fact that I'm pretty much only have like that much left of it, that this is one of my favorite rubs to use. It is absolutely delicious on pork. So I'm going to go ahead and just season this up a little bit here. This is going to serve as sort of a base seasoning layer, so I'm not going to use a ton of it. So I have another seasoning here that I'm going to use. Okay. Next I'm going to grab what's going to be really my main seasoning for this pork butt, which is the Pit Boss Pulled Pork Barbecue Rub. This one's going to have a little bit more of those garlicky flavors to it with some paprika and stuff. It's going to be great as a main seasoning over this pork butt. There we go. This is the one I'm going to be kind of liberal with. Alright, we'll give it a little turn here. Okay, the sweet heat goes on, just like that. The pulled pork rub goes on, like that. Okay, turn it fat cap up. Now, before I actually season this, I'm going to do something to this fat cap. I'm going to score it using my knife. So I'm going to score it diagonally and make kind of a crosshatch pattern on it. And since we're actually going to be putting some pineapple flavoring on this, this is going to allow that pineapple flavor to really just sink down in. I'll just come back this way. Now, with that scored up like that, now comes my seasoning. So again, the sweet heat, followed by the pulled pork barbecue rub. Okay, now I'm just going to finish up getting these sides and everything good to go. All right, there we have it. The pork butt is nice and seasoned. Now I'm going to let this sit here for about 10 minutes or so to just let those seasonings really soak in before we move on to our next step. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes. You can probably tell the color has darkened on this, meaning that seasoning has really started to set in, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Now, I mentioned that we're going to be doing this Hawaiian style, so now it's time to add some pineapple into the situation here. So I've got some regular pineapple slices. You could chop a pineapple yourself if you want. I prefer the easy route, so I'm going to just use the canned ones. And these are kind of the slices, so they're the rings. And I'm going to just place them on top of this pork butt, and I'm going to stake them in using toothpicks. All right, I'll put one right there. We'll just kind of stake it into our pork. Just like that. Now repeat the process. I'm actually just going to go ahead and place all of my pineapples, and then I'll stake them all. Alright, there we have it. Final step is I actually have some pineapple juice. I'm going to take and pour about 2 cups of this into this mixture, but I'm going to actually pour it right on top of my pork butt. And since those seasonings are nice and set, I don't have to worry about it washing them off or anything like that. So about 2 cups. All right, there we have it. We are ready for the smoker. All right, so my Pit Boss Lockhart Platinum is sitting at 225 degrees. That is my preferred temperature to cook a pork butt. We're gonna estimate about an hour per pound. And today I'm smoking using the Pit Boss Gourmet Blend pellets. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up, grab my pork butt, and I'm gonna put this right on the grates here, in the pan and everything. I'm not necessarily worried about it losing any moisture because it's sitting in that pineapple juice. But, so I'm not really going to be spritzing it or anything during the cook. At least I don't think I am. But we'll definitely check on it every couple hours or so just to see how it's doing. But that's all there is to this. And then we'll be back to check on it occasionally. I'll show you some of that. And then we'll eventually take it off, shred it up, and it's going to be delicious. So I'll see you in a few hours. All right, it's been about 2.5 hours. So let's go ahead and get a look at this pork butt. Oh, beautiful. Our internal temperature is reading 134 degrees right now. I'm looking for that to get up over 200. So we still got quite a ways to go on this. But it's looking really good. The color is nice. It's just going to get more and more brown as time goes on. Those pineapples are starting to turn color a little bit, which is great. I'm using my internal meat thermometer, which is provided with the Lockhart, and it connects directly to the control board to tell me what the internal temperature is, which is a super cool feature. All right, nothing I really need to do to it right now. I'm going to go ahead and close it back up. We'll check on it in another few hours or so. All right, we are 6 hours and 19 minutes into this pork butt. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh yeah, man, look at that. As you can see, a lot of that fat is already rendered out. There's no need to spritz this or anything. This thing looks incredibly juicy. Love the color on it. You'll notice that we smoked this fat cap up. You could have done it fat cap down, doesn't particularly matter, whatever you want to do. I decided to do it up this time because I did it down in my last pork butt video. So my internal temperature is sitting at 178. So we're not quite there yet, maybe another hour, hour and a half on this to get it up to just over 200 degrees. Then we'll pull it, we'll let it rest, and we'll be back when it's ready to take off. All right, wait till you see this. Here we have it. Oh man, look at that. Look at that color. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a 9.5 hour smoked Hawaiian pork butt. Now, as much as I would love to dig into this right now, I gotta let it rest for, I don't know, 35, 45 minutes or so before I start shredding it and get a taste. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually remove the toothpicks. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up in some foil. Say goodbye for now. Wrap it nice and tightly. We are almost there. See you in a little over a half hour. All right, everybody, 9.5 hours of cook time on the smoker, plus an additional 30 minutes of resting time, 10 hours on this pork butt. And I can't wait any longer, so let's get a look. And more importantly, let's get a taste. Here we go, big reveal. Oh man, look at that. Is that not a thing of beauty? I mean, that beautiful color, the way that that smoke has just penetrated that meat, just, oh my gosh, absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to dig into this. And the smell, you can just smell that pineapple. So, so great. All right, so let's take a look and see exactly how tender this incredible pork butt is. This looks delicious. If I just with my hands. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at how it just falls apart. What you're seeing there is a lot of that fat cap, because remember we did this fat cap up. There's that meat. Look at that. Look at this. You see this? You seeing this smoke ring in there? Oh, that pink right there, that's just a smoke ring. Oh, so delicious looking. Here's that bone. Look at this. Whoo! See how that came out? That is the sign of a perfectly cooked pork butt. All right, man, the sun is going down, and what else is about to go down? I'm about to eat some of this. You know, you could do anything you want with this. You could put it in some tacos. You could make pulled pork sliders with homemade slaw. You could do just a ton of different things with it. But right now, I'm just gonna reach right in, grab a piece, and try it, because I know that this is gonna be delicious. And you know, one of my favorite parts about cooking outside is the fact that, like, this thing lasted 10 hours. So it's 10 hours of time put into this thing. And there's just something about spending that much time on one thing. It just makes the end result even better. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this piece. Oh, it looks beautiful. It looks so beautiful. All right, here we go. Give this a try. 10 hours, Hawaiian pork butt. Oh my gosh. Woo! Holy freaking smokes, is that good? That is absolutely delicious. I mean, that's worth 10 hours. I don't have words. It's that good. You can taste the tanginess of the pineapple. You can obviously taste the rub that we put on there, that sweet heat mixed with that pulled pork rub. It's just all these flavors work together beautifully, not to mention the intense smoke flavor, because that thing was literally under smoke for 9.5 hours. Absolutely delicious. You gotta try this. Let me get one more little bite here. Oh, I wish you could taste this right now. Literally been waiting all day for this. Oh. Well, hey, as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Holy Smokes Barbecue channel. If you like this video, make sure that you click that little thumbs up, give us a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I don't know why you wouldn't be subscribed if you've watched this long in the video, but hey, if you're not, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Turn on the post notifications, click that little bell so that you get notified as soon as we post new content here. And if you like pork, if you like hams, things like that, make sure you check out one of these other pork-related videos that we've done here recently on the channel, Cooking Outside, and I will see you next time.